Hi Virgo, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What I normally do is let flip, fly, or fall anywhere from 5 to 7 tarot cards. Take a look at that. Are we looking at life, love, career, or health? And then clarify with various oracle decks. So let's see what's going on for the second half of August for my Virgos. All right, first card up was the Four of Wands. Normally the Four of Wands in the upright position is a union card. Four of Wands in reverse must be a breakup card. So let's see what else comes out and see if that's what it means. Eight of Swords, getting out of a self-imposed prison, and Seven of Cups. That would be, to me, like you've got lots of options. So it feels like there's a breakup. You're not looking at it from the aspect of, oh, poor me, oh, poor me. You are looking at it like, you know what? There are lots of other options out there, and I'm sure they have got to be better than the situation that I was in. This does not necessarily have to be a relationship, person-person breakup. This could be a job relationship breakup or something like that. The Chariot card, moving forward. So you are moving forward on something. You're breaking up with something and moving forward with something. So take this. I really think that one wanted to come out. And so a little bit of forward movement on some emotions. So some emotional fulfillment coming. Some more. You left. Okay, man, there are cards all over the place. Page of Wands. Somebody was not making movement. And perhaps it was a case of, I just got back from my aunt and uncle's anniversary party, and they will have been married 50 years, and they were telling stories, and this is what it kind of sounds like. Basically, you told somebody to shit or get off the pot, like my aunt told my uncle 50 years ago after they had dated 2.5 years. That is kind of what it feels like. You said, listen, you either do something or I'm out of here. There are plenty of options. There are plenty of fish in the sea, and I am moving forward because that is a pissy ass offer you have made me, and I am out of here. See you later. And that's what it appears. That is also, I just realized this is a Virgo reading. I am Virgo Venus. My Venus is in Virgo, which is the love sign. This is funny. This is matching up with my life. What emotions? Shy in the reverse position. You were not shy about how you handled this. Maybe in the past you had been kind of shy about saying something, but you had finally just freaking had it. And you were like, cut the bullshit. I'm out of here. I'm not putting up with this shit anymore. Sorry for all the cussing. But that is how this feels, and you're not resentful. You are not resentful to them. They learned, or they taught you a lot of lessons. You do not resent the time that you spent with this person. I feel like that is a case of, you learned lessons. They were very valuable lessons, and you appreciate that. You are off to feel fulfilled. You are not perhaps feeling that way, but you know that fell under the Seven of Cups, which is like lots of options, lots of different options, and you're like, surely in one of these other cups I can get myself fulfilled, and I will feel much safer than I was in this particular situation. So I don't feel like it was they were not like physically abusive or anything like that. I don't feel like this was a bad situation, but you didn't feel safe to fall in love, I think was the case. It was more of a, and not free. Let me think about this. How is this? Free in the reverse position. Were you not feeling free? Not feeling free to be yourself, maybe? And maybe you realized that you were not being yourself and you felt like maybe it's time to move on because I want to be with somebody that I feel like I can be myself. Perhaps this was a situation where when you were being yourself, they were a little prickly. And when I say prickly, as in they still had unhealed wounds. Maybe you got all of your wounds healed. They still had heals that they needed to wound, and you were like, you know what, I don't feel free to say what I need to say because every time I do, you get upset or you get mad, and I'm tired of this. So I'm gonna go find somebody that isn't gonna get bent out of shape every time I disagree with them or say how I feel about something to that sort of a thing. Let's get one more emotion. What other emotions are you feeling around this breakup? I have two here. Longing. I feel like, well, let me think. Confused. Not confused. That came up in the reverse position. Longing. What are you longing for? You are longing for a true, deep connection or a relationship of whatever way, shape, or form that is more fulfilling, and you were not getting it from that particular relationship. So that's why you left it. That is what I am feeling here. All right, let me think here. What question do I want to ask? I want to use these cards for whatever reason. These are my chakra cards, but I need to ask the question. What question do I want to ask? There was a breakup. These are your emotions. What did you learn from this person? What did you learn? You learned you were a workaholic, or they were a workaholic. Okay, all right. So let's say this. A lot of times you may mirror the people that you are dating. So perhaps you were both workaholics, and take that into consideration. What else did you learn from this person? What valuable lessons did you learn from this, being in the relationship with this person or this place or whatever this relationship was? Despondence. I looked this word up the other day. I feel like that is you learned how to just not care. You learned how to not care. Okay, I'm trying to put this into words. How do I want to say this? When they did something that maybe was, and the trickery card just came out, and those are side by side. So maybe they were doing some things that were not on the up and up. And in the past, that would have really bothered you, but you got to the point where you just didn't care because it no longer was your problem. Your character was not the one in question here. Their character was what was in question, not yours. So you learned that other people's crap isn't yours. I don't know if that makes sense. What else did you learn from this person? Maybe you learned that they were playing the victim card. Maybe you learned that you were playing the victim card. You learned in the process of what it looks like. Like I said, a lot of times you mirror each other. And so if you were seeing this in somebody else, it's a good possibility you were seeing that in yourself, and you were like, I don't want to be like that anymore. So you healed the wounds, and that's why you were like not vibrating with that person anymore, was like they were still dealing in being a workaholic, being despondent, the trickery, playing the victim, and you were like, you know what, I've healed my wounds. I'm not playing those cards anymore, and I don't want to be a part of this relationship. some confusion. You're like, I'm walking away from the confusion. There are words out there, and I don't even really know what it means, like gaslighting. I don't know. There's all kinds of terms out there that make no sense. Gossip. Apparently there was some gossip going on, and you were like, I feel like this was I'm leaving this because I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And maybe you realized you were an active participant in this relationship by doing this stuff. You grew to a point where you're like, I don't want to be like that anymore. I don't want to talk about people behind their backs, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do this. Or maybe it was a relationship where one of you was married and the other one was not, and you were like, I don't want to participate in a relationship where somebody's going to get hurt. I don't know. I mean, I'm not making any accusations in any of this. I'm just throwing out things that could apply. All right, let me think. I want to know what, you know what? I'm going to use these. I always like this. All right, now that you have walked away from this person, relationship, situation, what can you look forward to? What can you look forward to now that you have removed yourself from this less than stellar situation? Walking away from a less than stellar situation. I went that one, and that one, and that one. What do we got here? Unexpected. I feel like this is unexpected blessings are now going to come your way. What else can you look forward to? Respect. You could be getting respect from the person you walked away from. You could be getting respect from other people going, you know, it's about time you did that. I know it was hard, but it needed to be done. You are going to reawaken to that soul that you came into that was perfect. And maybe you guys kind of got covered up by all of the crap that your parents placed upon you. I just feel like you're going to reawaken to the person that you are meant to be now that you are out and away from that kind of, I'm just going to call it an icky situation. I want that card. Get clear. Now you're going to get clear. And I feel like that's get clear on the type of person you want to be with. You're going to get clear on the type of path you want to go down, on what you want to do, how you want to do it. There was just a lot of not cool stuff that was going on in this particular relationship that you are walking away from. And being away from that kind of, I'm just going to say negativity is going to help you get clear on who you are and where you need to go. Let me get one more. I think I want that one. Intention. Well, that would be kind of like manifesting. You're going to be able to manifest now. Your vibrations are going to raise, which means if your vibrations raise, the people that you attract in your life are going to raise. Your ability to manifest is going to get better, and your intentions are going to start coming about. It's all good. It is all good. Okay, so we did what you can look forward to. Let me think about this. I want to do last words from the universe, but I want to know what cards they want me to use. I feel like I want these. Last words from the universe about this breakup. I guess it's a breakup, not a makeup. Give each other space, okay? Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket. Or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. Interesting. So perhaps this breakup was not a breakup, but maybe you just said, hey, I need some space because what we are doing right now is not working. And I need to go think about this without you in my face yakking at me all the time about what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. whatever this means to you. What else? That's interesting that that came up, though. What else does the universe want to say about this breakup, this separation, whatever has happened? Breakup. Yep. 3 cards flew out, so we'll take them. It's time. Okay, so trust your intuition. It's time to stop seeking advice from others and go inside instead. Okay, so while you're taking this space from each other, don't go tell all your friends and talk to all your friends and get advice from all your friends, because they are going to be giving you advice that comes from their perspective. You're probably going to be better off if you go within and figure out what you want, not what everybody else wants for you. You know what's best for your body, mind, and spirit. Sit in meditation, walk in the woods, ask yourself what you need, and listen. Tune into your inner guidance. When you get a gut reaction, honor it. You have the answer, and it's safe to trust yourself. Everything you need is already inside of you. This one says, spruce up your nest. It is time for a little spring cleaning. It is summer where I am at. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head and new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. And the last thing is, while there's a time and place for self-improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. It says accept yourself. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to approaching today. Accept yourself, sweetheart. So it looks like there's going to be some going deep inside, thinking about what's happened, getting really, really super clear about what you want, what kind of a person you want, and realizing that there are more fish in the sea, there are more opportunities, that you don't have to be stuck with that particular one, and get really super focused on what you want to see coming into your life. But raising your vibrations is going to have to be part of that. So you need to keep that in mind as you're sifting and sorting and going through all of this stuff, the way life is going to be. So, okay, I think that's it. I'll see you guys in September. Like, share, subscribe. If you need a reading, let me know. I will talk to you later. Bye.